Hey there, my name is Angela. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to show you how I organize my photos when it comes to loading them onto my computer, editing them, and saving them for years to come. Here it goes. Just to let you know, I have a 2019 MacBook Pro with 1 terabyte of memory, which is so good to have, not gonna lie, but it wasn't always this way. Before I had this computer, I had a 2013 MacBook Pro with 200 gigabytes of memory. And that is when I started to develop this organizational method for my photos because I needed a way to organize my pictures so that I can move them off of my computer super quickly to avoid using up as much space as I could. So with that note, let's just jump onto the computer and I'll show you how I organize my photos. Here we are on my computer and I'm gonna open up Finder and you'll see that on my sidebar, I have a photography folder shortcutted. So when I click that, you'll see that I have multiple folders within that folder, all labeled with the month and the year. And I make a new folder for every month, every time a new month begins. Currently, I have January through May on here. It is May 29th at the moment. And honestly, I usually only keep a couple months in this folder before moving them into my external hard drive, which I will show you soon. But I guess I got a little carried away and I've been procrastinating on moving my pictures over. So now I have 5 months there, and that's not really a big issue. I just usually like to clean it up so that way I can free some space. But with 1 terabyte of memory, I still have plenty of space left on my computer, which is kind of incredible. If you have a small memory space on your computer or hard drive space on your computer, then I suggest upgrading because it is a game changer. Anyways, in these folders, you'll see that I have other folders with event names. So they're kind of seemingly random. I just make them so that I know where to find something, and that is what ultimately matters. So let me show you what I do when I have a new event and new photos from said event. So let me just open a new window and you'll see that I have a SD card plugged in right now. And this SD card, I took random photos for the purpose of this video. So I'm gonna make a new folder in my May folder since it's May 29th. And I'm gonna call it organization video because these pictures are for this organization video. And I will just click and drag them into that folder so that they're off the SD card and on my computer now. So now my photos are in the proper folder, and at this point I usually would just select all the photos on my SD card and wipe it clean, but since I don't know if I'm gonna have to re-record this or something, I'm just gonna keep these photos on this SD card and eject it. And now I have these photos inside the organization video folder inside the May 2022 folder. So let me show you what I do when I edit them. Quick little interruption. If you are liking this video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button as well. Welcome to the fam. Glad to meet you kinda in a weird one-sided kind of way. But yeah, anyways, let's get on with the video. So we are now in Lightroom in the library tab. I'm just gonna click open Finder and then drag the folder that I just made onto the Lightroom window and import these photos. So now that they're imported, I'm gonna click develop and let's just go through these. Usually to organize while I'm editing, I will go through every single photo and give the ones I like a rating of 3. And the reason why I just give them a 3 is because I don't want to think about what they rate as 1 through 5. I'd just rather just give them a quick assignment so that way I can sort them later. I'm just going to randomly assign 3s to these with nothing really in mind. All right, and now that I have the ones that I like rated, I will filter out 3 stars and above. So now I have these photos. And let's say I don't like one of them, I just boop, change the rating to 1 so it drops away from the ones that I'm gonna edit. So now that I have the photos that I would like to edit, I am going to just throw random presets on them and not really edit them, because this isn't an editing video, this is an organizational video. So I'm just going to throw on random things and hope for the best. All right, so now that these are all edited, I'm going to select one of the photos down here and then Command A. So this right here is why I like to rate them and then filter them out by the rating, is because I could just Command A right here and then export pretty easily. And when I export them, I put them in the same folder as original photo in a subfolder called JPG because they export in JPEG. And now, once they have exported, I will know that any photos in the JPEG folder are the edited versions of the raw photos that are in the event folder. So let's just let those export. So now they have exported into the JPEG folder. So in my organization video folder, you'll see a new JPG folder. And in that folder are the edited versions of the pictures. So that's pretty much what I do with that. And now I'm gonna show you what I do when it comes to unloading them off of my computer and onto my external hard drive. So let me just mount my hard drive. I have a Seagate external hard drive with 8 terabytes of memory, and I've had it for a few years now, and I still have 5.61 terabytes free, which comes in clutch. I'm gonna open up a new window and go into my external hard drive. So in my external hard drive, you'll see a photography folder in there, and in there you will see 2019, 2020, and 2021. And along with that, I have clients. So currently we're in 2022, which I have not made a folder for since I haven't loaded any photos in this folder or to this external hard drive since the year has started, which is crazy. So now that that is done, I'm going to move these on over. I know that I have Will's graduation in here, so I'm gonna move that to my clients folder instead of my 2022 May folder, just in case if at any moment Will is like, hey, I lost my photos. I can just find it pretty easily by going to clients instead. So now that that folder is loaded in there, I'm just gonna delete that. And now I'm gonna go into the 2022 folder and just click and drag all of these into that folder on my external hard drive, if it lets me. Okay, here it is, boom. Now all of my photos from this year thus far are gonna be loaded onto my external hard drive. And that is 172 gigabytes, which is pretty cool. Like that's a lot of content right there, you know? So now I'm gonna let this load and I will be right back after that. So now everything is loaded to my Seagate external hard drive. You can see right here in my photography folder, and in the 2022 folder within the drive, you can see all the folders that I just moved over, and it looks like they are the correct amount of gigabytes. Let's see, get info. Boom, 172 gigabytes, which tells me that everything loaded up. I also like to do a quick little click through just to make sure that everything seems to be there, which it does. And now I'm gonna move over to my photography folder that's on my computer. And I'm gonna delete every month except for May, because we still have a few days left in May. And I might wanna access these photos since they're more recent. And I'm gonna just empty my trash. Boom. And now it is done. I have cleared up some space on my computer and all my photos are backed up onto my external hard drive. Now I'll just eject my external hard drive and we are good. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave someone out there some kind of insight as to how to organize their photos. I would like to say though that this is my method and it works for me, but that doesn't mean that it is guaranteed to work for you. And if you're not a fan of it, that's okay. You just gotta play with whatever you have and figure out what method works best for you, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. It's your photos, your computer, and you gotta choose something and do something that makes sense for you and how you're gonna find it. And with that, until next time, bye.